Hi everyone, in this video we will see how to handle parallel requests in your DEVWEB protocol in Loadrunner. So actually if you compare it with web HTML protocol of your Loadrunner, generally the script will be in C programming. There we have a function, Loadrunner function called web underscore concurrent underscore start and concurrent underscore end. So which with the help of these two functions, we can create the parallel request. Like if the request which you want to be as a concurrent or the parallel request, that we can place in between the start and end of the web underscore concurrent start and web underscore concurrent end functions. So in that way, we can handle the parallel request in the web HTML protocol of your Loadrunner. But in your DEVWEB protocol, it's completely different because it's written in the JavaScript programming language, and to handle the parallel request, so if it will be added as a resources, but like CSS, HTML, that will be added under the resources under your main request. So this is your main request, and we can add another request, another key as resources. There you can add your dependencies. There it will take control of your parallel request. But if you're going for API testing, you cannot make them as a resources, because resources are completely different from main request. So the main request has to be triggered. The main request has to be fired parallelly. So for this, I just have taken example. Just take an example with a simple application, and I've added the extra resources. Generally, what we get like a JavaScript and CSS, I have used them as an here to showcase the parallel request, how to handle parallel request in your DEVWEB protocols. Okay, so this is a main request where you launch the application. Then we have one of the requests called CSS. We have the respective headers and respective method details and everything. And the second request is the JavaScript, which is JavaScript file, which is swagger.ui and bundle.js, and the last file is also a JS file. Okay, so I have added the three different requests, and here if you see that I have added three functions into one function. So that is await, promise all, and I have given an array here. In the array, I have given the three requests. So if you have a multiple requests, 4 or more than 4 or 5, then you can give them more than 4 or 5 as per your real behavior of a parallel request. So and it will wait for the response for all these requests. Okay, so await, promise all. So await is for the async request. So it will trigger all these three requests will be triggered at single time, and it will wait for the longest request. So like if you take any of the requests is taking more than 3 seconds or 4 seconds, the other requests are done, but still it will wait for the last request to complete and comes out of the this promise statement, and it goes to next method. So if you rerun this script, let's rerun the script. It behaves samely, has a parallel controller, JMeter, and web underscore concurrent start and concurrent end functions in your C web protocol in Loadrunner. If you see that the CSS and JavaScript files, they have, if you go here, you will have the files details here. The request which we fired, here. Second request and third request, all the requests are sent at the same time. So if you see that there's a main request, we'll have all the request details here, So the web request sent to sync, and we have all the requests after the request. But if you see here, we have all the three requests at the same time, and then we have the respective details under those requests. So this is how we can use the parallel controller, parallel request handler in our DEVWEB protocol. I hope this will help, friends. Please subscribe and share the video. Thanks for listening to this.